All right. I think we should be good to go. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope everybody is having a lovely day. Tuesday, November 7th. Right? Yeah. Who cares about dates? Who cares about dates? We're here to have a good time. So I hope everybody's ready to have a grand old time tonight. More of me dying, but me dying should hopefully help you out. Maybe we won't die any. Maybe there'll be a lot of dying. You all love it when I die.
Congratulations, sir!
Welcome on in, Riley. GG's on the first.
What do I win?
Nothing!
GG's on the first. Welcome. Welcome. All right. Ooh. It'll be a fun time tonight. Riley, I hope your day and week has been going well. Move some things along. You quit your Madden game for this? Well, thank you, footballer. I do very much appreciate that. I definitely say it is pretty good. I'd say it's worth it over Madden, but that's just me, that's just me. Good old Madden. Growing up, I played a lot of Madden. I haven't played Madden in years, really. Years. I never really did online stuff. Last time I played Madden, I think I made my own superstar, which I found more, I guess, comfort and enjoyment in. Goal equals annoying. That's true. Ooga booga. Trying to scare me, Ooga booga. You trying to scare me before we even started? There we go. Mitchell, welcome on in. Doing well. So this week's challenge sucks. It is very hard. It is very hard. It's that cycle of the challenges where it's really hard. I love it because I know life this game. But there are times that the challenges are super easy and then players complain because they're too easy. And this is a cycle where it's too hard and then people complain that the challenges are too hard. So it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny either way. But New York Giants, what happened? Yeah, what happened to the Giants? What happened to the Giants? Things have changed. Yep, on both. Trying to beat the game. Yeah, I figured I'd get on a little bit early. I beat a game. I can't believe you're actually playing a game there, Kanoy. New York Giants got rolled by Daniel Jones. Yeah, New York Giants not in a good position, but not like the Panthers who are in much of a good or better position. Anyways, it's very rough for our team. That's for sure. Hopefully things turn around for you. Trying to get Apocalypse trophies, working on bronze. Haven't got the right combination. I went straight to it was 24 times when I did it, but I went straight to the 15 and just got it all at once. I was like, that's good enough. I'll just get it all at once because I'm bound to get it anyways at some point. So I'm just going to get it all at once. It's just going to be easier for me that way. So we'll say this. There is one thing that you want to do first when it comes to this week's weekly challenge. One thing. Anybody know what the one thing that you want to do first is? Riley should know. I did it when we did it on Sunday. You got good hearing. That's true. That is true. Giants. Tank here, but you tank to get a quarterback, and I don't think you're going to draft a quarterback. We're watching on Twitch now. Hey, cool. Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're on here. We're on everywhere. No paramic for you. There. I want to go straight to Ghost, save you some hours. Yes, that's my recommendation. The Apocalypse challenge by itself is I'd say it's more RNG than skill. Because you have to have the right combination of easily obtainable objectives and the ghost room close to the entrance. And those are the two things you're trying to reset for first. And then you hope you can get a ghost that you can determine and hope it doesn't kill you. So there's definitely a lot a lot of it. But no, you just want a DO. Yeah, well, that's RNG as well. Still RNG. Still RNG. If you get a DO is super easy. Get a QB, wide receiver, but have someone to get him the ball unless you trade for a vet. Yeah, having a receiver would be pretty good. Having a receiver would be pretty good. So first thing you want to do, though, in case y'all did not know, turn your brightness up to 4. Turn your brightness up to 4. Then if you're not familiar with the ghosts, you definitely want to learn which ones are faster or slower than usual. So, things like ride you around electronics, which we will have our paramite, because I'm going to recommend starting with the paramite. Raiju, Moroi is going to be fast because it has 0 sanity. Diogen, obviously, fast and slow. Is going to be super fast. Twin's going to be either slightly faster, slightly slower. That can be kind of hard to tell. Onto's going to be super fast because the breaker's off. Revenant's going to be really slow without the breaker, or without line of sight, and then really fast if it sees you or detects your electronic equipment. So going for those first. Make sure you guys have a smudge timer as well. I have one on screen. I have one that's on mine. It works very well, but you can use like a stopwatch or your phone or something like that, and that'll work good. But that's going to help you test for a spirit and a demon. And some of the stuff on the Apocalypse Challenge, you're not going to be able to get. Jin, Mare, Goryo, Onryo, depending, Yurei, Jade. Those are going to be really, really hard to figure out. Polty, you might be able to. That's kind of hard. You kind of want to rule out everything. The gear looks crazy. They are tier 3. They're part of the weekly challenge. You can get it. Yeah, Kanoy and Riley are worst enemies. One mortal enemies. Dave Gettleman, poor general management skills. Yes. We suffered that in Carolina as well, though. The speed is modified. That is fair. It does throw you off when you're at 150. So you can get kind of used to it if you wanted to just play with 150 for a little bit to get used to the speeds. That works as well. Do I need to turn on my cursor brightness? Video. Okay, maybe it's under game. Is it under game? Yes, definitely need my cursor brightness up. All right, so for the Apocalypse Challenge, what to start with? What are these names? Talking about the ghost names? There. Let's start. Smudge and lighter are absolutely necessary. And I'm going to recommend a paramike. With the range on this, you can hear the footsteps before the ghost can detect you, which is going to be kind of good. Unless, of course, it spawns like right in front of you, in which case you're probably dead anyways. The good thing about this is that you do have speed still, normal speed, and you can sprint. You can't in the actual Apocalypse Challenge, which makes the actual Apocalypse Challenge super hard. Smudge lighter candle absolutely works too. It's up to you. Hiding spot in the chapel. I would try to rush to the chapel first. Because the hiding spot next to the piano. Okay. It kind of sounded normal speed there for a second. Normal 150% speed. All the way around it. There's a lot of unintentional hiding spots. The piano right here, for some reason, this is one of the best hiding spots in Sunny Meadows. Thank you for the 5 bits playing me getting scared. That is super, super scary. Yeah, I would honestly base everything around the chapel. Not only that, because of all the candles in here, it's lit up pretty well to be able to look at the ghost to figure out Obake, Oni, or Phantom as well. So because of the extra light from the candles, it's going to really, really help out there. So that is my recommendation for where you go. Now, for this challenge, the ghost is all going to be kind of close to the front. Okay. What is over there? I want it to come closer. I want it to come closer. But we'll figure it out. I love getting scared. I love getting scared. Probably need to start making our way on down. You kind of got to be familiar with the map too, because it is going to be kind of hard. Now you can like... Okay. It does sound somewhat normal. 150 speed. I'm pretty sure. Freddy Fazbear on his way. Maybe. Are we stuck there? Okay. Is it done hunting? All right. Now. Okay. So we got a Ghost Whisper. Hiding in a room and closing the door is not the safest, but it can be pretty safe. It can be pretty safe. Opinion on Shrek? I like Shrek. I have nothing against Shrek. I ain't watched the movies in years, though. But what we do want to kind of do as well is eventually lead it up to the chapel. And like... Like, honestly... Okay, so we could rule out a Myling because it's not messing up our equipment here. Sounds slow. I think it's normal 150 speed. I think it's normal 150 ghost speed. It's definitely not... I don't know if it got close enough to be a Raiju. Not a Myling, not a Dio. Sounds the same so far each time. Mimic is going to be kind of hard to determine. Say no twins, no Rev. I don't think it's a Raiju. Joke. Why would it be a joke? I don't know if I'd say best friends. Best friends forever, BFFs. It's going away for me. The problem is going to be... This is kind of a bad location for the ghost. And when you have a bad location like this, you may be better off just resetting for the weekly and taking a guess. It doesn't really feel like it's teleporting to us. So I think we can rule out Wraith, Phantom, Spirit. It doesn't sound like it's throwing much. Not that we'd really be able to hear it. It's kind of hard to figure it out. Almost close to 4K subs. Yeah. I know it's crazy. I appreciate everybody who checks it out. Very much appreciate it. So, yeah, with the way that it is, if you can afford in the weekly challenge to play it unsafe, right? Like if we wanted to get close to the ghost to look at it, we probably could. We are getting a lot of whispers, but I don't think it's a Myling because we heard the footsteps without the thing. So I think our best bet's honestly going to be Probably like, because if you wanted to do a yokai test, you could. You may die. Okay, did it spawn right on top of me? Is it a banshee? I definitely think it's a ghost I definitely think it's a teleporting ghost. Yeah, Peter, it's definitely a teleporting ghost. We rolled it out because it didn't do anything, but I feel like a banshee would have done something sooner. That was phantom. Okay, well, at least we knew it was a, I don't even want to get a good look at. Problem with that was it was so far away, which, I mean, you know, it's not too bad because we do have regular speed. Like, if this was actual Apocalypse Challenge, you'd want to, like, immediately reset for that. Hello, Peter. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a good night. So it was a teleporting one. That was annoying. So yeah, first step, as soon as you again, take a guess. Even if you die, you can eliminate ghosts, and you know, it all depends. Page. I showed you good content. Hell yeah, go YouTube. Go YouTube. Now you can use these if you really wanted to see better. Just keep in mind they are electronic. So we could try that to see. I mean, honestly, I don't really need it because I know the map pretty well. But that is an option. Just make sure you turn it off. Strategic sacrifice. Yeah, exactly. Strategic. Strategic sacrifice, indeed. Strategic sacrifice. That one we were screwed. You could get a crucifix to avoid that, or know that if you used a crucifix, you could probably rule in one of those ghosts. So the ghost likely downstairs. That's where it looks like it's going to be from. All we got to do is find out. So again, first, I recommend immediately going to the chapel beside the piano as your first hiding spot. Because this is one of the best ones still, I feel, even for doing the Apocalypse Challenge. So go here first, wait for the hunt, and then go on from there as you try to rule it out. This is going to be a really annoying one. I think it's going to be downstairs. We can try to find a place downstairs to do this. It's just going to be really, really hard. We have 203 parabolic. Is that a big deal? So I'm doing the challenge mode. So it gives you all this stuff. So whether you have it or not, the game provides it for you. And if you're going to do the regular Apocalypse Challenge anyways, I definitely recommend the tier 3 items because it's going to make your life so much easier. But you're probably going to already be there because the amount of knowledge you do kind of need to be able to do the Apocalypse Challenge is pretty high up there. I don't think I got a chance to watch it yet. I still have to do that, Riley. I'll let you know. Relatively new player here. What is the challenge all about? Well, welcome, Sir Matthew. So the Apocalypse Challenge was created when they released Sunny Meadows. It is the hardest difficulty in the game. So there's these gold trophies, which I can show you guys after this game. Which the ghost is downstairs, and we can try to get this here in a second. But so it's the max custom difficulty for everything, and you have to get the trophy. Get the ghost right on full Sunny Meadows, complete 3 objectives, get the ghost photo. I think that's about it. And survive, obviously. So you have to survive, get the ghost right, get all 3 objectives, and get the ghost photo. Any star level, doesn't matter. Survive, and you'll get the trophy. So the settings are like 15 times difficulty. It used to be 24 times. That was when I did it. It has changed for the yeah, Mitchell. If you don't have the tier 3, I highly recommend it. It's gonna be so much easier for you. And even if you wanted to Jesus. Thank you, Phoenix. Coming in with the bank. Gonna give me a dang heart attack. Gonna give me a dang heart attack. Just a lot of incense, so you probably know enough. True. You know a lot. We're gonna be kind of screwed here. Yeah, if you heard the bang, that's on my Twitch channel, by the way. So we're also live streaming on Twitch as well. If this is the ghost room, I'm kind of screwed though. Jesus. I'll try to scare the bejesus out of me.
What is that I see over there? Awesome follow, welcome here.
Thank you for the follow in Snarl. I think that's your name. Thank you so much. Hello, Gideon. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, I do think that that's normal. 150 speed. So here now we're going to look for is a myling. Does it come on down here? Does it mess up our electronics prior to us seeing it? That's what we're looking for. Just downloaded the game 3 days ago. Nice. Well, I do have a lot of guides on my YouTube channel, by the way, if you are new at the game and want to learn it, which I'm also streaming on there as well as here. So I do have a lot of beginner's guides there. So if you are stuck on anything, you feel free to ask away. Always happy to help. I'm going to say, this is pretty quiet ghost. Very well could be a myling. We did get a Parawhisper pretty quickly. Did get another one that is a sign of the myling, but again, I wouldn't use it to determine a myling. Myling was actually my whatchamacallit, apocalypse ghost. Myling was my apocalypse ghost. So I have a special love for a myling because of that. True story. Came from YouTube, you're level 43. Damn, you got the game 3 days ago and you're level 43 already? Yo. Nice, dude. You are crushing it then. I don't know. Maybe you can teach me how to make stuff for fast. Or I can take credit for teaching you everything. I will take that too. The way I figured out that it was a myling in my apocalypse run was I would hear door touch interactions before hearing the footsteps. How quiet this ghost is. I don't think it's getting within the 9-meter range, though, to hear it. That's just what's interesting. It's 100 views. It might be boring to you, but maybe not to some. Interesting screams. It does sound like it's kind of throwing a bit, but I don't think it's enough to be a polter. I think we're going to need to get closer. Is this the squishy room? Yeah, you hear that? You hear how we have interactions down there and we couldn't hear the footsteps? Man, this is really leaning me towards myling, but I don't know for sure about it. I got a sub from it. Well, yeah, you never know. You play 1 month and only level 3. You just die each time? Or you've only, like, you played it once 1 month ago and then never played it again? I feel like you should still be higher than that. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. It's not an Oni. We did not want that thing to start hunting right there, or we would have been dead like the last time. It's not an Oni. We also know it's not going to be a Morai, not a Raiju, not a Dio, not a Thay, not a Hantu, not the twins. All because of the footstep speed. Not an Oni because of the Airball Ghost event. Not a Mimic, I want to say, because it still sounds the same. Is it a Polty? Like, I really feel like it's a Myling. I feel like it's a Myling or a Polty. Do I have any tips for beginner? First, I would focus on finding the ghost room. Best way to do that will be thermometer. Find the ghost room. If you're playing on amateur, the breaker is going to be on, so give us some time for temps to cool down. But if you check each room and you find where the temp starts lowering, that's the ghost room. And then when you find that, start setting up all your evidence. That'd be the biggest piece of advice. Find the ghost room first. That's your number one goal. Start setting up evidence and knowing how to get that. Yeah, you play with your friend because you were too scared to play solo. Need better tier 2 items to play normally. Well, you don't need it. You can still do it with the tier 1. I believe it, Snarl. I believe in you. But it is throwing a lot, but man. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm leaning towards Polty or Myling. I just need to do a legitimate Myling test here. I thought I did it in time. Okay. We're gonna go Myling. Be fun, but it was kind of hard to guess the ghost after one hunt. True. You can always keep in track. That is 2 deaths in a row. Thay? Definitely not a Thay. I think it was a Goryo. Let's go. We were right. All right, I will take that. But see, that's how you could sacrifice yourself, still get the ghost type right. It'll count towards the weekly. So don't be afraid to do that. It was a Myling. Now, again, the way that you want to dictate Myling for this, if you hear a lot of interactions while the ghost is hunting and you don't hear footsteps, immediately start thinking Myling. We did have quite a few whispers, but if you compared it to others, it doesn't seem that different. And that's why I'm still willing to say that I wouldn't trust the Myling whispers on a paramic to guess a Myling, essentially. So. All right. Good old Myling test. All right, now what we shall do. I'm back. Goryo would be a pretty good guess. It's kind of Goryo. Only thing you can rely on a Goryo for no evidence is if it doesn't change ghost rooms. For the Apocalypse challenge, you probably won't know if it changes ghost rooms. So if you didn't know anything, yeah, you can just pick Goryo and be like, all right, we'll just stick with that. So again, I want to stick with the Smudge and Lighter because it didn't save us last time, but typically it's going to be able to save you. Then I'll do a paramic. Again, you can kind of do whatever. You wanted to start with the candle to maybe, heat up some stuff better. That's good. Not a big deal either way. Got it by a giant pickle. Was it like an animated thing that you made or some random thing? This is going to tell you the direction that the ghost is as well, which will make it kind of useful. Again, first goal as soon as you walk in.
It's time for the
Head
moment
into
you've
the
been
chapel.
waiting for.
And into the
Preparing
chapel.
The Forbidden One.
Get beside this piano here. And now we're just going to wait for the ghost. Start hunting. Kind of tough to say which one it's going to be, but we'll figure it out. Trying to get my stream shut down by showing that bean. You trying to get my stream shut down showing the bean. Showing the beansters. All right, where? I've not heard the ghost yet. Pretty sure it'll still be hunting. It should be hunting right now because we are at 0 sanity. We are at 0 sanity. Shade? Yeah, if this is the ghost room, I would definitely say shade is very likely. Now, it could be just out of range of the paramic. But we'll see. Yo, Luke, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, homie. Happy Tuesday. Where is the ghost at? So it is not hunting. Now, okay, so we do know that it's down there. Can't go this way. Is that a Dio? Okay. Is this a mimic? Because why wouldn't a Dio have found us yet? Hey. Stay away. I mean, we could try it once again. You can't beat this weekly challenge. It's not too super bad. It's not too super bad. Where the hell's a good looping spot though for the Dio? I think we can loop it in the chapel. That would probably be the best way. We need to get out of here, though. Yeah, I think we need to wait for another hunt, because I feel like it should have already found us. Unless that was the first hunt, and it just hadn't hunted yet. I mean, that's a very real possibility. It's a very real possibility. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, Dios are great to get for this. At least these tier 3 goggles came in handy there, man. Well, at least the hunt did stop for that. I didn't activate my timer, but we know it's either going to be a Dio or a Mimic. And that's what you look for with the Mimic, is change different behaviors. But yeah, when I heard that fast, I'm like, that is either a Rev, a Dio, or a Thay. That bargain. Is that hunting? Oh, yeah. Whoa there, big boy. Whoa there, big boy. Whoa there, big boy. Whoa there, big boy. See, this is like the perfect apocalypse ghost that you would want. Like, if you were to get that for an apocalypse ghost, that is perfect. How do you even die to a Dio? Hiding or get caught up on like furniture or something, or on an object. Super helpful. Same with the paramic vid. Yeah, I'm glad that you found it helpful. I'm glad you found it helpful. I do want to make one with all the ghost abilities in one video. That should work. Have a good night, Riley. Thanks so much for hanging on out. Very much appreciate it. It is a Deogen. It is a Deogen. You would be right. You'd be right. Right. I wish I could get way more experience for it, but I can't. Paolo Chiarelli, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. And Finkler Tickle. And Finkler Tickle. Thank you so much for the follow as well. We still look at contractors. How are the runs going? We've died twice, and we got the Ghost Right the last time. It was a Myling, and we got this Ghost Right, which was a Dio. So we're 2 for 3 in getting the Ghost Right. 1 for 3 in surviving, but there it is. Why is it only 1? Because I'm doing the challenge mode. The apocalypse draws near. And that's where you want a Dio. You can keep resetting for Dios if you want RNG. And if you are struggling, I would at least learn the ghost speeds, which ones are going to be faster or slower for one hunt. And then if you don't get it, just leave. If you wanted to cheese the hell out of it, that is pretty much what I would recommend. If you are a newer player, I do have a video going over all the different hunting speeds for ghosts. The footsteps, keep in mind, are going to be a little bit faster. There's also the Phasmophobia cheat sheet. I'll probably end up putting a link to it in this video. You could actually set it to 150% speed and listen to each ghost footstep speed. That's going to be my recommendation if you really, really cared about completing this challenge. Just keep resetting until you get a hunting ghost. Is it cheesy? Yes, but well, I'll also show you how to not cheese it, of course. Not cheese it. But he kind of scattered around. Yeah, the thing with Insym is he does his videos live. So he just more talks about it all. And I know a lot of people are more like want to see it shown. So I'm trying to get all footage for each ghost ability and then put it into one. So you can have each one, and here's how you test it for no evidence. That's my ultimate goal. So it's obviously not a very fast video because that's gonna. I think I have majority of what I need. I just have to work on it. So again, you're coming in immediately. I would go to the chapel. Immediately go to the chapel. Same thing like if this was a regular apocalypse trophy game. I'd recommend the same thing. Just immediately go into the chapel. If you can't tell, I've done runs to the chapel a lot in my time. All right, now we got to figure out which direction the ghost is. I did make a video on the Apocalypse Challenge. So I did a guide for this specific challenge, the weekly one, when it came back the first time around. I also have my live stream where I got the Apocalypse trophy. I would eventually like to make another Apocalypse guide, like an actual one for the actual challenge. Now that we have new items and everything out, I think it can be helpful for you guys. Tier 3 though, I recommend if you're doing the regular Apocalypse trophy, wait for the tier 3 items. It's just going to make your life so much easier. That's how you get the trophies, only that you got it, no issue with the cheese. Yes, true. And the weekly challenge, I mean, you're only doing it for 5,000 experience, so it's not too much. But for the actual one, you have to RNG it. Like, you have to keep resetting to get obtainable objectives, and then you have to keep resetting until you get a ghost close to the front. Because if it's like that last one or anywhere, you have to walk like farther than one of these first few areas, you're going to get caught out because you're at 50% speed. You can't sprint. The ghost is at 150% speed. So it's going to be super fast. It's going to get even faster in line of sight. You have no hiding spots. It's very hard just to do it on its own. That's why you kind of have to have that stuff set straight. Oh, we couldn't do last week's on Graft because she was in DC. Well, it was a fun one. I mean, I love no evidence ones, so like I'm kind of used to them. So no sanity and no evidence has become like my favorite way to play. It's so fast, really test your ability, think on the spot. You know, no time to calm it down. It's constantly going. To me, that's a lot of fun. Besides the Apocalypse and Halloween, you had the Easter event. I I think they're gonna have more in the future. I don't know what. Obviously, you got like the cursed items and bone collection that you can put in some of the other trophies, but that's about it. Yeah, no sprinting and 50% speed just sucks. Just sucks. So it's downstairs? Okay. This freaking weird glitch right here. Visual bug. Achievement. Yeah, so the achievements should actually be coming out next week, I think. It should be coming out next week. Okay, so we know where the ghost is. Can't hide. All right. Where's this ghost at? Sounds pretty normal speed so far. Does sound like it's kind of throwing a lot. Does sound like it's kind of throwing a lot. So we do need to keep that in mind. That a glitch? Your friends call it poop water or sewage leak. The dirty water. It's called dirty water. I don't know what's so dirty about it. I don't know what's so dirty about it. What's he getting this one? I think you could platinum it. I think you could platinum it. That'd be the first game I ever fully complete the achievements. I've not played Fortnite's new season. I don't really play much Fortnite. I suck at it, basically. So I've tried it out before. I'm not big on shooters. If I'm playing shooters, I like doing campaign. Not like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's 3 joke of a DLC campaign that I've been seeing people complain about. But like old Call of Duty stuff was pretty good campaign wise. So it is normal speed. Interesting. So we can rule out quite a few ghosts here. I don't think we're close enough to rule out a Raiju, but we can rule out more idea of they. On to twins. Mimic, I'm almost willing to say we can rule it out. We can rule out a Revenant. It hasn't teleported to us, so we can likely rule out the teleporting ghost. Now, I did that last time, and it failed miserably on us. So for some reason, the ghost is not working its way on closer to us. Getting so many prestige seems rough. Yes, but I think the max prestige you can get is 10 now. Well, like for the achievement. They got rid of requiring you to get prestige 20 for achievements. So anything higher than 10, they got rid of that achievement. So I think that's pretty good. Like the original Modern Warfare trilogy, Modern Warfare 2 was great. Yeah, some of the old CODs and stuff were pretty good. An interesting sound. I'm just not very good at PvP first person shooters and stuff like that. But it's still hard. Yeah, I would be more inclined to do like the 0 build Fortnite. I would be more inclined to do the 0 build Fortnite for sure. How much to play with me? Well, yeah, I appreciate it. Sometimes I do viewer games. Probably not tonight, but sometimes we'll do viewers every now and then. You should come last week. I was helping people with the no evidence challenge. You finally coming down here, Ghost? Are we gonna have to work our way closer to you? We're gonna have to work our way closer. Okay. Looks like it's not gonna be a miling. We can hear it. Why did I drop it? Oh, that was you that did the door opening sound? I just thought it was my what call it here. Welcome on in, Jenkins. Why did I drop it? Test for a miling. So if you can hear the footsteps before the electronic equipment malfunctions, it's not going to be a miling. And since our electronic equipment did not malfunction there, likely not going to be a miling because of that. Probably not going to be a Raiju either because we didn't hear a change in the footsteps. It does sound like it's throwing quite a bit, but I don't know if it's enough for a Pulte. Some of these we're just not going to be able to get, and we're probably just going to have to rely on other stuff. So, thing from a miling again, please. Yes, absolutely. So, milings are quieter when hunting, and you start to hear them about the same range as a ghost during a hunt will mess up your electronic equipment. I think I just turned on a light switch, so that rules out a mare. We just heard it flick on a light. This is a good thing about the Paramic too. We can stay far back and still hear things like that. But yeah, so you'll start to hear miling footsteps about the same range as your electronic equipment malfunctions. So if you hear footsteps prior to your electronics malfunctioning, you can rule out a miling. How many hours do I have in Phasmo? Over 1,000. You didn't hear the sound? Oh, well, I heard it. Oh, I think because I have it turned down really low for some reason. I think I have it turned down really low. All right, it's starting from a different area, which leads me to think it's probably not going to be a Goryo because it probably changed ghost rooms just from doing this. So it's starting to somewhat come closer now. Like, see, our electronics are fine, but we can still hear the ghost. I feel like our last chance is just to kind of get a good look at the ghost. I think we're just going to go for that. Again, when you all do the weekly challenge, you don't have to worry about dying. If you die, you still get the points. You still get the credit. So if you need to sacrifice yourself at the end to look for an Oni or a Phantom or an Obake, I definitely would recommend doing it. And you can also undo it there. Over 1,000? Yes. You think it's like over 3,000? I don't think it's 3,000. It's probably like 1,300. Yeah, what's going on, DB? How are you doing? Interesting how they add variety for Ghost. Yes, it is. It is very good. It's definitely the best ghost hunting game that they have out there. And the devs have done such a great job with it. Such a great job. All right, we're gonna have to sacrifice. We can possibly sacrifice ourselves, or we can do a test first. Okay. So it's definitely not gonna be an Oni. We might die, but now we can try a spirit test. We can rule out an Oni. Thankfully, that did not scare me. Welcome on in over here, Jenkins, as well. Gen. We can't rule out a Gen because the breaker is off, and there's really no way of knowing. I haven't heard of Ure ability. I don't think it's a Goryo. Onryo is going to be really hard. I'd rule out Obake because we didn't see it shapeshift there. I don't really think it's going to be a Pulte. It sounds the same, so I don't think it's going to be a mimic. Like, some of these are just going to be impossible to test for. And we can try to test for yokai and see if it'll come in. That's gonna be it. I scared you? Yeah, I got little channel point things on my Twitch because I'm live streaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. I hate crawlers too, especially when it comes to trying to loop it. It's very annoying. Yeah, hunting intervals are pretty short, especially if you don't smudge. So since we smudged, we did start our timer a little bit late, but it's looking like it's not going to be a demon. It's just no hunt after a minute and a half of smudge. Probably just less likely. So we can rule out a spirit. And we can rule out a yokai. Let's just go Jin. Let's just go Jin. Let's just go Jin. How hard to learn the difference between ghost types? I would pick little abilities to learn first. I do have a video on YouTube, 7 easy ghost traits. It wasn't on Rio, so we were right. I'll talk about that here in a second. But going over different ghost types to learn first that I think are easy. I would recommend learning stuff that you can rule out very easily first. Yo, Jonas Ka, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. So, like, mares can't turn on light switches, so you could rule it out. Onis can't do airball ghost events, so rule it out if you get that. Phantoms can't disappear when you take or will disappear when you take photos. So if the ghost doesn't disappear and you take a photo of it, rule out a phantom. Doing stuff like this is on YouTube and dropped. You think, well, hey, I appreciate you coming over here. I appreciate you. Either one. That's why I stream on both for whatever platform you prefer. You can still get it. Yo, thank you so much for the sub, Tim.
Thanks for all the support that you shown me now. You can't go back to watching me fail at this game miserably.
Oh, thank you so much, Tim, for the sub. Thank you for the support. I very much appreciate it. And how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. So the reason I like that it isn't on Rio, and this is a good if you are testing your ghost ability skills, if you are doing no evidence, if you rule it out, if you've ruled out ghost and you're like, I think it can be a combination of these, and it is one of those, you may not have got it right, but you know you didn't miss anything, and that is a good sign. That is a good sign. I want to show the Phantom. Correct. So you won't see the ghost model in the book. You won't see the ghost model in the book, and it'll be 3 stars. I wouldn't necessarily rely on that. Picture, you want to physically look and see, does it disappear taking the picture? Yo, welcome on in, Lady P. Welcome on in. Just got tier 2 smudge and tripod. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Tier 2 smudge. It slows down the ghost. Slows down the ghost. Not very good if you're trying to test for things, but very good if you're trying to get away. Very good if you're trying to get away. So that was the good thing about that, was we knew Onryo was still an option because it's very tricky to test in the Apocalypse Challenge due to the fact that you do have to use a candle and a crucifix, and to be able to get there, not die with how it is, very difficult. So it was an option, and you're kind of just taking a guess. And, you know, again, if you're in there for a while and you're just like, I don't know what it is, take a guess, leave, come back, try again. Maybe you get a ghost that'll give itself away like a Dio, like we had. That's going to be my recommendation for people who maybe not have played as long doing this weekly challenge. Don't spend too long on it. Learn footstep speeds and just see if you hear the difference and figure out if it's a hunting ghost from there. Apocalypse Challenge is the weekly. So it's the Apocalypse Challenge, but you have sprint and normal speed, and it's only on Sunny Meadows restricted. Range you play with suck with smudging. Do they do it too early or too late? You play with a team that comes later to eliminate the guess. There's a chance investigation team guessed wrong. Yeah, interesting. Well, we shall see. Let them finish the game first. That'll be a good start. That'll be a good start. Repair, you back home? I don't even know. Guessing so. Well, I don't really need the goggles. So again, you are doing this, run to the chapel. Run to the chapel. I'd recommend, if you want to wear the goggles, you can, but the path to take really is just to stick straight, crouch to the ground because you can see a little bit better on the ground. I think I just heard something. Yeah, if you stick with this. Is the ghost in the chapel? The ghost in the chapel? If you had to pick the right key to open the door, you trying 10 times. It looks like the ghost is in the chapel. That's interesting. I had that happen a few times when I did the Apocalypse Challenge. This will be a good one to know if it's a shade or not, because if the ghost never hunts, we'll know it's a shade, because shades are not supposed to hunt in the same room as you. Seems a bit glitchy at times, just so you know. Not recognizing the high-level items. It is these Tier 3 smudge stick. Tier 3 smudge stick. Ghosts can blow out the chapel candles, and that's very good for the actual Apocalypse Challenge. I think it's hunting. Okay, interesting. But yes, ghosts can blow it out, because if you playing on Sunny Meadows regular or restricted with full sanity and you get an Onryo ghost in the chapel, that thing will hunt you at 100% sanity. I've been trolled that way before thinking it was a demon and it turned out to be an Onryo. That's pretty crazy. You look up, the incense still hangs the same angle. The chain looks so stiff. Like, this thing looks so stiff. Like, it should be free flowing, but it's like so stiff. Right. I'm guessing it's not a shade then. You smudge it if it gets near you. No, you still have to use it. You still have to use the smudge stick. So it still like lets out smoke and stuff. Where's the ghost at? Is the ghost in here is my question? I think so. Let's try a yokai test here. Along with others. I am kind of curious. I'm pretty sure like we can rule out these bottom ghosts, because I don't think it's going to be different in ghost speed. Hello? I don't think it got within range. It should be like we are like electronicked out. Like the ghost should absolutely find us. The ghost should absolutely find us. I don't know why it's not. That's my question. Why is it not finding us? Is it not getting close enough? I mean, yokai is kind of my guess. But I'm just thinking it didn't get close enough. Hard chain thing, Nae, might be because it's made in Unity. That makes sense. I mean, I figured it wasn't like anything intentionally done with Oh, we're dead anyways. Okay. Not a yokai. Not a shade. I don't really know what it is. We're gonna go Jin. Feeling Jin kind of day. Feeling a Jin kind of day. We just didn't get enough to really know what it was. Yurei. Well, Yurei would be next to impossible to figure out anyways. Actually, I should have a YouTube short coming out tomorrow about an interesting thing with the Yurei that I found this week while making my Paramike video, actually. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, let's continue on. Someone tried to sign in. Those dang Russian hackers tried to get you, Luke. Well, at least you were able to get it back. At least you were able to get it back. Oni, Tim, come on. You know those were normal blinks, Tim. You know those were normal blinks. Use the mics or ghost box near it. No, that is a Moroi. It ends with the I, so you were right. It does end with the I. Yurei is the door one. Yurei is the door one. One of the more annoying ghost still to get in no evidence. You are not wrong. Even though I don't even know if you said that or not, but I know that's what you're thinking. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. All right. Refill my drink right quick. Double slaps the door. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I saw somebody today be like, the devs have said that any ghost can do a double door touch. I want to say that's partly right, but it's like during hunts, because I've heard that, but not normally. Or that any ghost can slam a door from start to close, which they can with ghost events. If it's not a ghost event, I don't think they can, but I don't really know enough to... But yes, Yureis are the only ones that can interact with the front door without a hunt. That is, you're 100% true on that. So again, our goal here, run for the chapel for that piano hiding spot. You saw it's not much of a hiding spot sometimes, but it's still better than a lot. Interesting. Okay. I remember Putin's at your door. He's mad you got your account back. Oh no. Yeah, good old B-doof. Good old B-doof. I heard 2 door taps, but it was a Goryo. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just how it sounds. Very curious about it. Very curious. Yurei definitely could use some work done on it. Yurei can definitely use some work done on it. Is this ghost gonna hunt? Hello? Ghosty? Ghosty with the mosty? That shit's really fast. It's a Dio. Alright. See? You just reset it enough and eventually you'll get Dios. Eventually you'll get Dios. Let's go drop that smudgy wudgy and get the hell on out of here. That's 2 Dios we got tonight. See, you can be as lucky as I am. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just a lucky guy. Sometimes. Most of the time I'm not. Most of the time I'm not. Would be nice to be getting more, you know, experience and stuff out of it instead of just one times, because this is like way more harder than one times. But, you know, I'm here for the service of you all, to make you all a better player. That's what it's all about.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Everything with that higher speed. Like yeah. It's very easy to confuse a Dio with the Revenant too. If it caught line of sight of you and it was coming towards you, and then it like slowed down when you smudged, and you were like, "Oh, this is a Dio." It was slowed down like right near me, and I've made that mistake before. And you wonder, is that even possible? But it was not. Mimic. It was not a mimic, thankfully. It was not a mimic, but we were getting lucky with the Dios, and we've actually had enough ghosts to where we would have won the weekly challenge by now. So. Again, this is possible. All things are possible through P. That's my saying. All things are possible through P. Just watch enough of my content, and I can make you a Phasmo expert. At least one of them. One of the people. Through P? Exactly. Exactly. That cannot be taken in any other context ever. That cannot be taken in any other context. It's a good mantra. There you go. So I agree. I agree. Come on in, no Sumo. Welcome, welcome. That combines Revenant traits with Dio traits. They kind of do. If you smudge enough, it can seem like one or the other. So once again, we will run to the chapel. Great hiding spot right here for the Apocalypse Challenge. And again, in case you missed it earlier, this is great for just a regular Apocalypse Challenge as well. Because of the light in the chapel, you're able to light it up more, and you can see things pretty well. Prove you wrong completely unintentionally. Another Dio. The Nof is complicated. All right, that works. That works. Sumo it is. Sumo it is. Where did that come from? Did that come from the entrance? Is that near the entrance? It's freaky because this thing has a 30-meter range, which is pretty dang far because you can listen to this thing for a ways out. And this is going to be super helpful for the regular Apocalypse Challenge. I need to try the regular Apocalypse Challenge again. I hate the regular Apocalypse Challenge. I think it's more RNG than skill. It's just super annoying to deal with. But that was it, double backing around if you heard that like second footstep like that. A ghost is right there. Okay, that was scary. Get out of here. Get out. Hey. Worried about nothing. Worried about nothing. Mimic can mimic special ghost abilities. Yes, a mimic can do that. A mimic can do that. Mimic switches every minute. It does. It does. Parabolic run out of batteries. Yes. That's possible as well. So was that an Oni blink? Was that an Oni blink? Anybody get a good look at it? I gave myself a heart attack there for a second. I was like, oh, where's the ghost? Oh, the ghost is right there. Okay. The ghost is right there. See, the ghost did not kill us though. The ghost did not kill us. Did not kill us. You felt the head tech? No, I did a thing. Oh, I'll just learn my dirty secret, by the way. I actually play Phasmo with the controller. I played Phasmo with the controller for over 2 years. Can you believe it? This is why I am actually the Phasmophobia expert and the most skilled player, because I've only played Phasmo with a controller. True story. True story. I think I probably just blew everybody's mind. I just blew everybody's mind out there. Must be the aim assist. Good thing I ain't shooting anything. Good thing I ain't shooting anything. This ends up being a spirit. I'm be really annoyed. So we did this challenge Sunday night, and we had 4 spirits. 4 spirits we had. Now we can rule out quite a bit of these. Myling, Raiju, Moroi, Dio, Thay, Twins, Hantu. Revenant. Yokai. About it. Right now, we're kind of... I feel like a demon would have hunted us again by now. It's kind of rough to... Yep. But again, you kind of got to go by on like every little thing at eliminating Ghost. Still play with the controller. I've done it since I've played June of 2021. Why twins? Because the footstep speed was the same. Twins have either 10% faster or 10% slower speed, and that's regular 150% speed. You're probably asking, how do I know that that's regular 150% speed? I play the game way too much. That's how I know. And I did a lot of 150% speed to get up to level 5,000 because I wanted to get to 5,000 before they reset everything. And I did. I got to level 5,007, and I was super happy. Played Phasmo so much to grind to that. But yes, you play enough, eventually you notice the 10% faster or slower. Is this a spirit? At hunting us after 3 minutes. This is why it's important to keep a smudge timer. That's right. Stay away. Keep on walking, spirit. Keep on walking. 3 cavities filled? Ah, yeah, cavities suck. Billings suck. Spirit, mimic. You're just gonna guess mimic for everything, aren't you, Luke? Yeah, mimic is still an option. Means it's close to you. Yes, it means it's within 2 or 3 meters of you, I think. 2 or 3 meters. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're dead. It just means that you could be dead very soon. Just that the ghost is close to you. All right. Can we make it out the house in time? If not, we are screwed. This is why it's important to keep a smudge timer for situations specifically like this. So we can try it again and find out. Yes, if it wasn't for the heart. At least the ghost has somewhat of a heart to tell us when it's close, right? I'm puntastic. That's what the P stands for, actually, is puntastic. True story. True story. All right. I can't decide what I want to do, so we'll just put it back up. We need the ghost to hunt so we can smudge it again and then see if it'll hunt after 3 minutes. If it does, it's a spirit. One of the reasons why I hate the spirit so much, because getting it as the ghost is super boring because you sit there and wait. And I hate ghosts that you have to do that for. So. Jesus, come on, ghost. Ghost, can you stop running around in circles? Can you stop running around in circles, please? Bruh. What? What? Okay. I think he's with rib service. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah. That ghost said, I swear to God, one of these days I'm going to find you and get you. And I'll be like, if you could find me and get me, I would absolutely appreciate that. Probably more so than you can ever imagine. Probably more so than you could ever imagine. All right. Come on, ghost. Yeah, okay. We smoking the place out. We smoking the place out. No, I really think it's going to be a spirit. I really think it's going to be a spirit. You know, we can find out for sure, but... Guess we should be pretty safe just to hide behind this closed door, eh? Yeah, that's what you're doing when you're checking for a spirit or demon. That's why it's always important to keep a smudge timer. Said I got this time split one very well. It's got a little bit on my screen. Doesn't block much. I have it like up there. You can just hit a button on my computer. Start the countdown. Very easy. Very good. But you can also, use a stopwatch on your phone, on a watch, whatever it is. I definitely recommend getting a smudge timer, even if not to test for a ghost, just so you also have a general idea of how much safety you have. It's definitely going to let you know, like, as we're getting closer to 90 seconds, you're going to be like, okay, I need to start to be careful because the ghost can start hunting again. So after the hunt, or after smudging it is when the timer starts. If it is a super long hunt and you're on a large map and you smudge it like super early, it's not a dang spirit, man. That's what's so annoying. It waited 3 minutes to hunt after the first smudge, and after this one, didn't. What's it? How's my day today? Yo, welcome on in, AC. Welcome on in. My day was good. Got no real complaints. We got our new video up, the Paramite Guide. We're streaming now. It was a good day. 6 to the ghost for the area. If you smudge a ghost, we'll get dazed. If they're near it, I think. I don't know how it is. Or mimic, maybe a mimic. Could be. Problem is everything could be different. Mare's a good chance too. I'm not even gonna lie. I was kind of thinking mare myself, but are we gonna be able to make it out of here alive? No. We're so flippin' dead. No. Why mare? Because we can't test for it, and it's one thing that's left. Can't really test for a mare in this. So if you're running low on options, you could always guess mare. That's my thought on it. Mimic is a possibility. We can try to see if we see any ghost orbs anywhere. I don't think it's going to be a mimic, though. Okay, I hope I can make it out. Nope. Please don't come down here. What are their traits? For a mare? Mares can't turn on lights, and they hunt at 40% in the light, 60% in the dark. We're at 0 sanity. It's the only thing you could really do to test for a mare would be to turn on light switches and see if it immediately turns it off. We could. Is it worth it? I mean, no. I mean, I'm willing to test it. I mean, I don't really care if I die. If I die, I die, If I die, I die. It ain't gonna change nothing. Ain't gonna change nothing. I don't know which room's the ghost room, though. Oh, it didn't cut it off, so. Son of a bitch. I'm dead. We're gonna go Goryo. I blame you for this, Luke. My death is on you, Luke. I hope you can live with yourself. I hope you sleep well tonight knowing that I went in and sacrificed myself for you. I hope you can live with that, Luke. I die.
Welcome back.
Like the one time I didn't pick a gin tonight when I said it's a gin kind of night. The one time I didn't pick a gin. Again, there are very few ghosts that are impossible to detect in this run. The only ghost that is literally impossible to detect would be the Djinn. I dare somebody else kill me. That's Lady Peace job. That's very fair as well. Bewitch viewer. Well, hey. Yeah, that's fine. We learned it was not a mare. I should have went with Djinn. I've been going Djinn all night if I didn't know the ghost. Nope, changed it up this time. I'm like, I'm feeling Goryo because I don't think it changed ghost rooms because it's always hunting from right there. Well, nope, I was wrong. How was that a Djinn? It just was. It just was. Not off the light, you just turned on anywhere. It should be near the ghost room, I think. I don't think it can be anywhere in the house. I don't think it can be anywhere. I think it has to be somewhat near the ghost room, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Not 100% sure. Seven around in circles, 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 circle. Okay. I was like, are you ain't gonna load? I was like, are you ain't gonna load? Cause I don't know. Alright, let's see. You Paramic, Smudge, Lighter. It'll be like a pretty good start to kind of gain your bearings. Just playing psychological warfare games. That is true. All right, TB. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night, homie. Didn't want to super enjoying the live. Oh yeah, not a problem. Thank you, Jonas. Thank you. You have a good night as well. Thank you for stopping on by and chatting. It's always good to chat with new viewers. Always enjoy chatting with people who watch my guides and may leave a comment. And it's always better to interact live, I think. So, once again, if you are new or just forgot, first goal, always go to the chapel. Get to your hiding spot. Wait for the hunt. Decide from there. Alright, that does sound like normal speed. I'm over here in the chapel. Probably not going to be a miling. Not going to be a miling. That was pretty far range. We're hearing the footsteps. Also not going to be a super fast ghost, so we could rule out miling. Probably rule out Raiju, Moroi, Dio, Thay, Onto. It's not a normal speed, so we're not going to go twins. Not going to be a rev. Why it's important to learn ghost speeds, because you can really eliminate a lot of ghosts. A lot of ghosts. New viewers, subscribe now. Yeah, if Luke threatens something, it's very serious. Very serious. Or leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying it. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you sub to my YouTube as well. A lot of great content everywhere. Especially if you love Phasmo. Alright, it's probably started hunting again by now. We do have to start to go near it, though. I'm in the chapel. I was trying to ask where I am. It'd be super cool if we got a Banshee one time doing that. Super cool if we got a Banshee one time doing that. But might be asking for a bit much. I didn't even get my headset. Is a crucifix down there? I didn't even know that. Is this a safe spot? Curious. Wait, is this a safe spot? Can the ghost not kill me? Now I'm curious. I need to go get a headset. Wait a minute. I have a lot of people who comment on my videos not to tell people bugs or I'll get banned. I need to be careful about that. Don't know. It could just like cheesy dad jokes. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. We'll just grab the you. I just seriously need to know if that's a safe spot or not. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Wait for that. My guess is it's not going to be a teleporting ghost. I'm not really feeling that. I think it's going to be a yokai because it found us. All right. Now I am curious. Does this spot work? We're going to find out. Guess we're going to find out. Can't catch me, ghost. Can't catch me, ghost. Can't catch me, ghost. Can't catch me, ghost. Blood spot is fixed, but is this spot fixed? I don't know. Guessing you mean this spot. I don't know. Come on, ghost. We can't see it. But we're safe. We can't see it, but we are safe. Huh. What do you think? Should I tell the world about this spot, or do we just keep it between me, you, and whoever else is watching? I wonder how far we have to be from it. Because, I mean, this is a solid wall here. Like, I'm guessing the ghost is, like, right here. He's like, they're coming to get ya. I wonder how far we have to be from it. I don't know. Let's try it again. Now I'm curious. How is this going to work? How is this going to work right here? It's going to be good? It's going to be bad? Is it going to be Ferdinand Dad? Like, I don't know what the hitbox is for the ghost. Go all the way here, the far back corner. Keep it a secret. Can't let the devs know. Yeah, this is super secretive right now. Super secretive stuff. Super secretive stuff. I think the ghost doesn't want to hunt me anymore. He's like, son of a gun. It ain't even worth me hunting. Stand underneath the drawer and the ghost would stand on top of you and nothing happens. Yeah. I don't really tend to use these spots because kind of takes the fun out of it, but it's kind of interesting to know. It's kind of interesting to know. I wonder how close we can be. There's another place. There's another place. I don't know if it's in this one or another one. Like it's one of those things like in the old campsite where I must not be down here. It must be like downstairs. The ghost like can't get you. Can the ghost still not like get you if you like squeeze your way in here or something? Used to be a way you could like squeeze yourself in here. I think it was this one. This one or was it a different one? Did they fix this? Or was it this one? Maybe they fixed it. Because I don't know if it was this one, but you used to could like squeeze through here. And, like the ghost couldn't get you. I don't think you can really squeeze in right here anymore. Wait, we could? We could. Guess if I suck in enough of my breath. How the hell did I slide through before? Here we go. Okay. Can the ghost get us in here? That's the next question. Next question. Seems like a pretty safe hiding spot, you know? Seems like a pretty safe hiding spot. You think the ghost can get us in here? That's the next question. Will it happen? Can we do it? Can the ghost do it? It's supposed to be an educational video on how to actually do the apocalypse challenge, and now it has delved into how many bugs can we exploit in the game, or are there with hiding in Sunny Meadows? I don't think the devs are going to like this very much. To that we say, oh well, it happens. It happens. Better question is this ghost ever gonna hunt us? Is this ghost ever gonna hunt us? That should be the new title of the stream. How many bugs can we exploit at Sunny Meadows in 1 hour? Where am I on the map? I am first floor, left side, all the way in the back under the thing. Having the devs learn something new is always good. That is fair. That is fair. I think the devs should make a game without bugs then. That is also a good point. That is also a good point. Fix it. I think we have a broken ghost. I think we broke this ghost. I think we actually broke this ghost. That ghost could not get us next to that bed up there and said, all right, I'm done. This dude is just too much. This dude is just too much. No, like I feel like the ghost should be hunting us. What do I know? What do I know? Raiju? It's not a Raiju. Not a Raiju, Tim. How to ride you. Yeah. Yeah, ghosts don't want that smoke. Ghost no want that smoke. Which tends to happen. That tends to happen at times, you know, but hey. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. It happens. Is the ghost like hunting at all? Or did we like did we legitimately break the ghost? We did not break him. We have to come back. We have to come in here. We have to come in here. Come on. No, we couldn't get through it. No, now we did. Come on, you son of a... You son of a gun. I'm gonna go shady. That was shady. That was some shady behavior. That was some shady behavior. Damn, we couldn't get back in there. The ghost was like, I got you out of that hiding spot.
Welcome back.
Hey, we got it. I don't know how. Maybe that was the ghost room the whole time. Maybe that was the ghost room the whole time. No. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Ghost room without breath. I don't know. I don't think that was actually the ghost room. I just think that was about it. I just think that was about it. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
You predict. All right, what's your wrong prediction gonna be? They? I hope it's a they. It means we're in and out of this bad boy. In and out of this bad boy. But that's it. It was a good example of how you can just take a guess and be right. So again, it can be scary to do it, but if you learn the footsteps, I think that's the biggest key. I think this is a good way to sort of test. Now it is on 150% speed, so it is very tough. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. But let's see. You're gonna say Banshee? I hope we can get a Banshee scream. That would be pretty cool. Not a Thay, though. Not a Thay. I don't think it's gonna be a Myling either. Scuba, scuba, scuba. Fluba, fluba, fluba. Where do that ghost come from? Is it from the front entrance again? Because that's like the only thing I can think of that would be down there. Was that the twins? Kind of scared to do this, but I think that's the twins. I thought it would be normal speed, but I'm pretty sure that was just a twin interaction right there. Because it threw something and then rang the bell. Right? Or am I going crazy? We're going to try it. We're going to try it and see, am I going crazy or am I big brain? Am I going crazy or am I big brain? Definitely big brain. Definitely big brain.
Welcome back.
Big brain.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Not a big brain. Hell, that was another shade again. 2 shades in a row. Some shady business. That is some shady business. Absolute shady business.
Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
All right, let's see here. I did think it was normal speed, so I guess I should have trusted my gut on that, but last I did not. This is going to be faulty. I felt like I just heard a whisper. Not faulty. I mean, question is that the twins? That sounded a little bit faster to me. Did I just see that? Wild Rusty Dusty appeared. Yo, what's going on, Rusty? I think that's normal 150% speed, unless we're dealing with a mimic here and it's gonna be doing something else. Saw Hero Brian. Nice, nice. Well, it's definitely done making dinner. Creamy chicken and gnocchi. Spinach soup. Sounds tasty. Sounds tasty. Welcome on in, Meta. Welcome on in. By the way, we found a new hiding spot. This hiding spot is the perfect spot. The perfect spot. I don't have my goggles on. That's lame. Might have been just out of range. Like, we're getting pretty close to where it should have come right for us. Not sure your dad owns Mojang. Oh. Some controversy. Got some controversy. Controversy creates cash. At least according to Eric Bischoff, it does. Okay, so it can kill us right there. Good to know. Good to know. So you want to go all the way back for it. You want to go all the way back for it. We're going Jen. We're going Jen. So Ure. Okay. Well, I said it would be a ghost. Well, I guess that was what I was thinking. Maybe I didn't say it. A ghost that we could not figure out, and it was in fact a ghost that would be next to impossible to figure out. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I will be right back, everybody. All right. Come on. We get super real here. So this has been a good example tonight of stuff you can get, stuff you can't get. Why it is kind of random. And really, if you were actually struggling with this, I just recommend figure out if it's a hunting ghost, leaving, try it again. If you were really dead set on wanting to do the weekly challenge, it's that's just going to be the easiest. Figure out, is it normal speed ghost? Maybe you could figure it out. Maybe you can get a good look at it. Figure out if it's Oni, Phantom, Obake. But it is very tough either way. Hold on. Oh shit. Is that a Thay? That has to be a Thay, right? I don't, because I think the Dio would have found us. That has to be a Thay. Tim, you were right. It's finally a Thay. You called it 3 games ago. Called it 3 games ago. It was super fucking fast. Unless there was a Dio that never caught us, but okay. I'd say I still think a Dio would have caught up to us. Woo. See, again, learn the footsteps, learn what's really, really, really super duper fast, which is the Thay. Ooh. These ghosts are good to get in your actual apocalypse run, but they can be very dangerous as well to try to get the ghost pick. They coming at you like full speed ahead.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. No report this time. Be careful. You're going in blind.
Always forget to grab the headgear. Headgear is not bad to have for this. Just keep that in mind as well. If you do struggle with it, turn up your brightness to 4. And don't forget about your head cam if you absolutely need it. Just remember it is electronic though. It is electronic. And you want to make your way straight into the chapel. Ghosty? Are you looking to have some fun? Are you hunting? So okay. Where this ghost is? Where? Oh, I think this is the room you can loop it in. Whoa. That was close. Yeah, I think you can loop it around that bed in here in the back. Once again, bug exploitation. Once again, fair warning. According to a lot of people, it can get you banned. Please do not do this in multiplayer games. This is only for fun, not to exploit and ruin people's good times. All right, now that that disclaimer is out the way. Kind of like a ghost event.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
I didn't even get to test that spot. Did not even get to test that spot. All right. Well, I'm going to head on out of here. I appreciate everybody who's stuck on by tonight, hung out, had a great time. Hopefully, you learned a little something. Hopefully, you guys can defeat the Apocalypse Weekly Challenge. It just comes down to RNG. Keep resetting until whatever it is you have to do. Yes. If you have more people, it is pretty easier. Pretty easier. Thank you there, Jeff Waugh. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We got a Paramite guide posted. If you haven't already checked it out, please feel free to check it out. I'd very much appreciate it. Just uploaded today. Maybe you can learn something new about the Paramite you did not know. But all right. Have a great night, everybody. Happy hunting. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Bye.